Hello everyone, welcome back to Playlist Pop. My name is Edward. Today I'm going to be talking about why the original concept for Britney Spears' music video for Make Me was scrapped. After the release of Pretty Girls featuring Iggy Azalea on May 4, 2015, the intended first single off Britney's upcoming 9th album, but later was scrapped, and with already word since 2014 of Britney working on new music and her mentioning it here and there in interviews she would give, the anticipation for a new album was growing, along with in 2015 Britney extending her Las Vegas residency for 2 more years, and as time progressed more news was coming out such as she working with DJ Mustard, Ian Kirkpatrick, Julia Michaels, and Justin Tranter. The next year on April 9, 2016, Robin Leach of Lifestyle of the Rich and Famous fame and Las Vegas Sun posted Britney had a new single and the following Monday will film the music video, along with saying the album will be coming in 4 weeks after. The next day Robin shared more news revealing Britney Spears' new single was titled Make Me (Ooh), along with saying the concept for the video was all set and that fans would be very pleased because it's all new and somewhat unexpected. The Sun also clarified what Robin shared on Twitter yesterday that the music video for Make Me will be coming in 4 weeks and Britney's 9th album will be releasing the following month, which would be June, and it was rumored that Make Me will be releasing on May 20th. After a few weeks, some more news of the new music was slowly coming out, and on May 11th, RCA Records Executive VP Joe Riccitelli gave an update on Billboard Chat Beat podcast on the process of Britney's new album, along with sharing news about the lead single Make Me, saying, "I have played this track for a lot of people over the past couple of months, and the response has been everything I was hoping for and more, so I'm really excited about that. There'll be a single sometime this summer." On May 18th, it was said Britney had decided to delay the lead single and the video instead of going with the original plan, which was to premiere the track at the 2016 Billboard Music Awards. As for the reason, well, according to Robin Leach in his recent article in the Las Vegas Sun, Britney had some technical difficulties and decided to delay the release, along with saying, "She is like us, truly saddened that the matter outside our hands have set back the hopeful schedule. We're told that it'll now be later in the summer, but we don't even know exactly when yet until production hiccups are resolved." But even with the delay of new music, she was still set to open and perform at the 2016 Billboard Music Awards with a melody of her hits. The day of the 2016 Billboard Music Awards had arrived, May 22nd, which was at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Not only was Britney the opener for the awards, which her performance included the songs Work Bitch, Womanizer, I'm a Slave for You, Toxic, and a deep cut Breathe on Me from her album In the Zone. She also was honored with the Millennium Award. A few days later, on May 25th, there was an update about Britney's lead single Make Me from G-Eazy, which the rapper confirmed to a German magazine Bravo. He will be featured, along with also revealing the video was still in production due to both his and Britney's busy schedules. The next month, on June 2nd, an interview E! News did with Britney on the set of the Make Me music video was released.
It's very exciting. And I've been working on this project for like a year and a half now, almost 2 years. So it's really means a lot to me. It's like my baby.
New sound? What's the sound gonna be like?
It's a little melodic, and a little more not so poppy, and just it's kind of chill.
She also posted 3 photos of behind the scenes, one with her with G-Eazy, the other of her being surrounded by a group of guys, and the last one was her with a guy with the caption, "Steamy camera lens means the shot was fire today." With still no word as to when Make Me would be released, more information about the track was released on July 6th from G-Eazy. During an interview he did with Kiss FM where he spoke how the collaboration came to be by saying, "I was in Australia on tour and they were like, yo, Britney wants you on her single." And I was like, "Stop playing." I got the email and I was like, "Holy shit." You know what I mean? I listened to it and I was like, "Shit, it's a big record." So I knocked it out that night. And when asked to describe the song, he continued by saying, "It sounds big. It will go off in the clubs. It will sound great on radio. I think the walls on genre have been broken down and everything is just a melting pot, you know, a lot of different influences. I guess it leans hip hop, but it's just a big song." On July 11th, Britney posted a video on Instagram teasing her new fragrance private show that also had a snippet of a song with the same name. That same day, part of the Make Me video was leaked by Perez Hilton from a few seconds he filmed on his phone, and from the low quality clip, we could see Britney was surrounded by shirtless men, which she teased back on June 2nd. On July 13th, a 1-minute long ad for Britney's new fragrance private show was premiered on Entertainment Tonight, directed by Randy St. Nicholas, which we could hear more of her song Private Show, and the director also confirmed this song would be included on Britney's new album. On July 15th, the lead single Make Me featuring G-Eazy was released, written by Burns, Joe Yiniak, G-Eazy, and Britney Spears, and it was produced by Burns, and I apologize if I didn't pronounce Joe's last name correctly, which if you go back to photos Britney posted on October 9, 2015, you will see two photos, one with her and the producer Burns, and the other one with both Burns and songwriter Mishka Butler, which may have been around the time the song was created. The mid-tempo pop/R&B song ended up peaking at number 17 on the US Billboard Hot 100 charts. The next day, Britney posted a clip of her dancing to Make Me, which some were guessing this was the choreography for the music video, or maybe her next Las Vegas Piece of Me performance coming in August of that year. So the song didn't really get any promo, which takes me to this highlight of promo that happened when a Britney fan showed up to Cleveland during a Republican National Convention with a sign that said, "Buy Make Me on iTunes," during a live broadcast, which got Britney's attention to tweet about it on July 20th with the caption, "Britney Army, I salute you on this one." A few days later, Britney had a Q&A on Tumblr with fans, which when asked about some details on the music video, she responded with, "There's lots of female empowerment, LOL." With days continuing to pass, fans had started to wonder what happened to the music video, which led to rumors on Twitter that the Make Me music video had been scrapped, but there was no proof to this, and seeing how there was a lack of promo, fans started to think this was probably true. Then on July 31st, during a radio interview Britney did on the Australian radio show Today FM 104.1 with Rove and Sam, she gave an update on the visual, saying, "The video that I just shot is me and all my girls. We're making guys audition for us. The whole theme is us basically playing with them. It's really kind of fun," which left fans confused since the description she gave didn't match the leaks that appeared online, and this seemed to have confirmed that rumors of the video getting scrapped were true and this was probably just a reshot. The next month on August 3rd, Britney revealed the name of her new album, Glory, the artwork, the release date set for August 26th, the prank skit she did sneaking into Jimmy Kimmel's room with male dancers at 1 a.m. blasting her new single Make Me was released, and she also posted on her Instagram stories a sneak peek of the Make Me music video. Next day, August 5th, the music video was released, directed by Randy St. Nicholas, where we see what Britney described the video to be about, which fans were disappointed about the video, and just hours after the video was released, a petition was created on change.org, this being the second one that was created, while the first one was to change the Glory album cover, and this was to get RCA to release the original music video, directed by David LaChapelle, who previously directed Britney's music video for Every Time, which the petition quickly got around 11,000 plus signatures, but no comment by Britney was said publicly about the music video or petition. Through the rest of August, as the album release was getting closer, two other tracks from the album, Clumsy and Do You Wanna Come Over, were released, a teaser that Britney would be performing at the VMAs, Britney doing carpool karaoke with James Corden, and more. So besides the lack of promotion in the beginning, the era was starting to get a lot better promo once the album was out, since Britney did more interviews along with performances such as the VMAs, The Today Show, Jonathan Ross Show, and more. On September 20th, during a promo interview Britney did with iHeartRadio about the album and her upcoming performance at the iHeartRadio Festival, she revealed she was releasing a mobile game, Britney Spears' American Dream, and the reason for me mentioning this mobile game is because when fans got into the game, you were able to watch an alternative version of the Make Me music video, but this alternative version leaked before the game's release, but it wasn't the original one fans were hoping would get released. It was basically an alternative of the reshot that didn't include those audition scenes and included more footage of her in the hallways with the soft lighting and added red velvet glow effects in some parts. There was also some news on September 6th that TMZ gathered as to why the original video was scratched, which according to sources connected to David LaChapelle, Britney's team rejected the video for being too sexual, but there was also other Britney sources that they gathered and they had a different story to tell, which was the team was extremely disappointed with the video because it was utterly disjointed, pointless, with no storyline. The next day on September 7th, Britney's manager Larry Rudolph spoke with the Los Angeles Times for an interview, which he addressed the original video, saying, "It's really simple, the video just didn't work. This is the first time we reshot a video, and because it's Britney, there's all kinds of conspiracies. Nobody's hiding anything."
Sure, Jan.
So besides the small leaks that did appear online, we didn't really hear much about the original video until April 2019 when the full video leaked online, which when a fan posted a couple of screenshots of the video on Instagram that got David LaChapelle's attention, which he then commented giving more information during the filming of the video on the reason why it was scrapped, which he said, "This is some of my footage, this is not my edit. I find it very suspect that the video was leaked while Britney was away. The video / song wasn't released because Britney didn't like it. Her voice as an artist should be respected. The only direction Britney ever gave me for this video is for me to film her in a cage. At the time I didn't understand why would you want to be filmed in a cage. At first I envisioned to film her as a tight dress, but she wanted to be filmed more time, like a kitten. For everyone on my team, at least we could tell something was off." He then talked about the experience when directing Britney's Every Time video, along with other times he's worked with her, and he even said that back then he could tell something wasn't right. And I also forgot to mention that David LaChapelle also took the photos for the Glory album. So there you have it, the reason why the original concept for Make Me got scrapped because Britney didn't like it. And the reason why I do believe this, not only because of him, because he's known her since she was 17 and he's worked with her a few times, but also when you watch some interviews that she did during Glory, she talked about having more creative control while creating this album, which I think also includes some music videos. And there was also another video that someone filmed next door when this video was being filmed, and in the video you can hear Britney being frustrated saying that she didn't like it.
I have to go to the mall. I'm going to the mall.
But they're filming. Don't walk fast.
Are they gonna see me walking past the mall?
Which I think this could have been one of the moments where maybe they were trying to convince her like, yes, this is a good idea, come on. With being silent for so long and not really having any control of her own life or even being able to live her life, this was probably one of the moments where she just decided, you know what, I'm gonna speak out and say I do not like this. She didn't feel comfortable with it and that they should just scrap it. So when I watched the original leak concept, very much all over the place, I didn't quite understand exactly where this video was going. So I'm gonna tell you what I thought from watching the video. Of course, we see her in the beginning. She's with all the dancers. She's doing choreography. She looks amazing. I love that scene. I think it looks great. After that, we see her go with her love interest in a car going home, which I thought symbolized a day in the life of Britney, that she's going to work and then she's going home. So we see that she goes in the house, and this is where I get a little confused because there's a leopard there, and I was trying to understand why the leopard was in her house. It might have symbolized something, so maybe you can let me know in the comments what that meant. Then we see her throw a TV out the window, which I wasn't sure exactly what that meant. I'm assuming because there was a sponsor on it that it symbolized that she was just tired of making people money, and the only way she was able to get those sponsorships was because of her, you know, being Britney Spears. And then around this moment, that's when we see her in the cage, symbolize her feeling trapped and being a prisoner. I think that's why she really wanted that to be in the video. And at the ending of the video, when she wrecks the house, I thought that symbolized she just wants it gone so that way she can be free. Of course, this is just my interpretation. I would like to know your interpretation of the music video. You can share it in the comments. And then of course, you know how her manager, what's his name, Larry, you know how he said, oh, we're not trying to hide anything. I don't know if he's still her manager anymore, but you know how he said, oh, we're not trying to hide anything. There's always these theories about Britney and everything. And I think maybe they start to think also that if fans would have saw that video, they would have caught on that Britney, even though before that they knew something was wrong. Not to mention they put a screenshot for the album cover instead of the artwork that was intended for the album, which shows Britney with chains, which by the way, this looks so much better, and it's such a shame that they didn't release this in the beginning. And of course we know that Britney was in the conservatorship. As for the reshot, I mean, I thought it was okay. It's not my favorite Britney music video, but it was fine. All I can say is that I'm just glad that Britney is free and I wish her all the best. But what are your thoughts on this? Did you watch the original Make Me video? Did you like it even though it wasn't complete? And if you would have gotten the chance to direct this music video for Make Me, what concept would you have given the video? You can share it down below in the comments. Don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you later.